Hey, it's Anthony with Land Title. I wanted to bring you the update for Louisville for May. And there is a lot of fun stuff going on here. It is a very fascinating market, especially after everything that's happened over the last couple of years and then the Marshall fires and how it's all affecting this marketplace. You can really see just how desirable Louisville is because there was so much demand. Now, here's the real concern. The median home sale price is skyrocketing. Same with the average sales price. It's up 27%, 45%. It's way above where it was a year ago, but it's because it's Louisville, right? And you all know that if you live there. And if not, and you want to buy there, you're definitely probably feeling that. The median home sale price is bouncing all over the place for condos, townhouses. There just aren't very many, but expect that they're rising pretty quickly as well. In that 20% range really wouldn't surprise me. Now, if we look at it by that average price per square foot, this is really giving us a pretty good view of what's happening. The proximity to Boulder, where we're seeing $600 a square foot, over to Louisville, where we're seeing $400 a square foot, out to Erie, we're seeing about $250 a square foot. So it's a highly desirable place. It's more expensive to live in Louisville. It's more expensive to develop in Louisville. And it's one of the few places where the detached single-family homes are really trading at a higher price per square foot than the attached units. But it's also because we're not building any attached. Now, here is the real thing. We have to watch inventory because inventory is directing everything that's happening in the marketplace. And inventory is starting to rise a little bit. Now, nothing to be concerned about because we've been scraping the bottom of the barrel for about 2 years now, and we just really haven't had enough homes to sell. So 20 active units on the market really shouldn't scare anyone. Back in 2019, 2020, this time of year, we had somewhere in the neighborhood of 70 homes. So even though it's a small market, we are still razor thin as far as new inventory. Now, new homes coming to market, we had 37 last month. Outside of that time shortly after the fires, we've been pretty regular with last year and the previous years. So expect that we're still going to see some consistent inventory coming to market throughout the summer, and that's a really good sign for buyers trying to buy in this marketplace. The only thing is, we're starting to see those pendings be short compared to where we were a year ago, largely due to inventory rates in some places, but people not selling, people renting to fire victims. There's a lot going on here to unpackage, but the inventory, the market is suffering from total sales quite a bit because of that. Now, if you look at month supply of inventory, there is no inventory in Louisville still. We're at 0.8 months versus 0.4 months last year. Yeah, a little rise, but we're talking not enough to really impact the market in a ton of ways. The big difference being the fact that this speed of the market is still ultra fast, just like it was last year. 7 days in the MLS is the fastest in the entire Boulder County region. We're still getting crazy bidding wars, even if those bidding wars are a little bit less than this time last year, because it seems to be cooling off just a little bit and a little earlier this year. But still an incredible time to sell a house. We literally have been able to capture in a couple of years 20+% appreciation, and you're still doing it through a bidding war in the market in Louisville. So one thing that I think is really worth looking at is just if you're a seller, it's not too late. It's an awesome time to sell a house. And if you're a buyer, there's a little bit to look at, but we're still waiting for more inventory to come to market before you're going to feel easy about it, right? But for right now, it's worth buying because you're going to capture more appreciation before the end of the year, regardless. If you have any other questions, I'm Anthony with Land Title, and I hope to catch you next month. Talk to you later.